Before we get started, I want to show you something. This company sent me this jump starter, air inflator, and 2-in-1 LOKITHOR. This is the JA301. Do I sound like a commercial? And this is the old rusty tractor that has always run like a dream, but when it sits here too long, it doesn't. So it has nothing. The little red light right there should come on. So I want to put this thing to the test. I've bought jump starters before, and I can't get off this thing on one hand, and I end up giving them away when I find somebody broke down in the parking lot and they're driving something that really needs some work, and I feel bad for them because I know their battery's not gonna start the next time, so I give them away. So I end up with nothing. But the ones I buy are like $70. This one's more in the 150 to 180 range. So it's a little steep compared to the ones at whatever that tool store is called. But I'm gonna try it and see if it starts this thing right off the bat. It comes with, I read the reviews on it, and I don't read reviews on anything or instructions, but the reviews on this was pretty doggone good. But I know you ask yourself, I wonder if they pay people to buy this and then do reviews. It supposedly will pump up a tire really quick. So we will see what it does after I get this hood up on the beauty. Oh, you gotta have a golf club. If you don't have one of these, you cannot own a tractor like this. It is all part of the game. So you hold it up. You put your golf club in here somewhere to hold it up. And I'm struggling. I remember now, it goes from there to there. That is a creek golf club. So if you don't have a creek golf club that says whatever that says, this jump starter probably won't work. But you can get one of those anywhere too, in any creek. And there's the battery tucked down in a hole to make it incredibly difficult to use. Any type of jumping, anything, but we're gonna do it anyway. That did not work. It didn't work because the leads are not long enough. So I took the grill off, and now we have full access. I am hooked up. The only thing I would recommend for this company is do like all jump starters and put this plug in the back so you can work controls from the front while looking at it, because no matter where you sit it now, that'd be easier for a car. And you can turn on the power with either holding the power button or the light, and it should come on, flash a couple of times, then go to 0. It says 12.5 volts. So let's see if it cranks this machine. This is the part I want to know about. It's got a power boost crank if it don't. We got a light now. Oh, but I forgot to cheat. You have to cheat with this one. You gotta get some mouthwash for it. Okay, I gave it a shot of mouthwash. Let's see if it really cranks. That's not enough. That's not enough. Okay, so let's do the next setting on that thing, which is the super duper power boost. Let's get off this machine and go over here. What is it doing? It says it's freaking out. So hold the power button, turn it off. I'm holding the power button. It's not turning off. Let's undo these. Let's undo this. Let's turn it this way. And let's turn it off. I'm trying to go through this because if you really choose to get one, I want to know how to use it. So if you turn it back on, let it do its flashing thing. Hold the bar PSI for 5 seconds. 1,175 and 1 and 2, 3. I guess that's it. That was fast. Put your red back on your cable that's supposed to be red. Put your other one back on your cable that is not red. This thing should have power boost Now, and crank. Let's see, looking for a little red light right there. Got a little red light. I am the opposite of appointed. I am disappointed. So let's try it again. It has another option where you can simply leave it hooked up and it will charge it for a minute. But I don't know how you get out of power boost mode. So I'm gonna let it sit there. It said about 30 seconds to 120 seconds. So we'll wait it out. Issue number 2. All right, so you know where this is leading. It is hooked up. I put that thing back together. Not an issue you want to fight on the side of the road somewhere. So since I do not encourage anyone to buy anything that I wouldn't go buy, let's hold on and see if it cranks it now. It's done at least over a minute of sitting there since I put it back together. Let's see if it cranks. Light is on. Done messing with it. It does have a flashlight on it. If you want a flashlight. And it has places to charge a phone, but what doesn't nowadays, right? So I'm sorry, LOKITHOR. I'm gonna have to vote. This is not a viable option. I have done everything I can to give it the benefit of the doubt. The cables are tight, they're right, everything's clean. This is ready. It's saying 12.1 volts. And we're gonna try it once again. And this is it. I got stuff to go do. Yeah, I'm done. Let's go do something else. Well, that was a flop, wasn't it? Sorry. So anyway, next is down here. And I'm hoping there might be something new. I did bring my crack scratcher this time, and I have my gloves on, and I have your glasses, so I hope you can see the bottom a little better. And what we're gonna do is look around for stuff in here. Sad but true, here is another blind creek fish. I don't understand how they go blind in this creek. This is not the same creek where I saw the last blind fish, but it is a creek with a blind fish, so that may count. You know what that means? There's another pit bull running around somewhere, free. Hope it's not in here. I wasn't gonna bring this up, but I go ahead and bring it up. I've been sick for a while. I got COVID, and I got pneumonia, and then I was down for the count for nearly 3 months. I did not go to the hospital. Somebody put a train in here because I was afraid to go to the hospital. So anyway, so some of the videos you've been seeing over the past few months have been older videos, but there's still a lot in the library. So if I go down for the count again, crap, I could be dead and gone for a year. My bride still be putting out videos. It's all for you and my offspring, of course. As you know, Birmingham is slap full of trains. That's why you hear a lot of trains in my videos, plus the spots where I follow the creeks way out into the country. There's more trains because the tracks follow the creeks as they did 100 years ago. And I think the main reason was to throw all their trash out, and that's why I'm here. And I think on up further, if we can get under this tunnel, although I didn't bring a light, when we get under this tunnel, I don't think it'll be that dark. I think we can do some swishing. I'm stopping at each hole and pulling out everything I can with my feet, since I'm hesitant to get my arms wet. But I'm ready now. So far, I've not found a single coin or anything other than the dog chain piece and just some other ends and odds. Mostly odds. Some of them were ends, So I'm hoping now that this hole is a little more bright and you can see in it. There might be something down in here, depending on how deep it goes. All we need is one coin to stir the pot, right? Yeah, kinda, you know the rest. So let's get to the bottom of this one, then we'll go downstream and really spend some time looking. Oh yeah, that one breaks through the concrete barrier. You can see the piece of rebar, or what was rebar back then, down in there, running along this edge, which was to hold all the concrete together. But all it takes is one spot to crack and start washing out. Then you hit your 100-year level. Here is the tunnel. There's a couple of holes. If I swish this one, man, it's a loud train. If I switch this one, I don't know if we're gonna get enough water blowing through to go back and look at it, but it might take a few minutes. But this one might be crack scratch worthy. I have to get that massive piece of glass out of there. I think I have a spider on my head. Since it's near 80 today, which is nice, it's perfect. I need one coin to keep me inspired, or else I lose interest. I see it, I see one. I think it's a standard issue library. Dropped it. It is. One standard issue library. We need one more. We need older coins. Like really old. Like really old. And they may be down in the cracks down there, but I can't see what to flip. I brought your glasses, but I did not bring mine, and that's not ready to play yet. I guess it's time to enter the tunnel. This is a horrible, dark, low tunnel. But we're heading through there. Almost out. It's interesting watching all the fish run upstream. They're looking at me like, dude, why you been over so far like that? Oh, because this is a short tunnel. Oh my goodness. Wow, look at that piece of wood. That would be fun to move, wouldn't it? Just think of what you could send downstream if you move that. Crawfish. Hey, I'm just moving. I'm gonna move this. See what happens. I moved it. That was heavy. That's straight up heart pine, from the heart of a pine. No heart left behind. So what got stuck? Besides everything right here. That opened it up a lot. Look at that big old piece of wood. Isn't that awesome? We'd like to have a yard full of those. Just think of the things you could do. The places you could go, the people you could see. Oh, sorry, there was a lot of fish under there. I'll put it back. But we gotta look and see if there's anything to harvest. This little tiny hole. There's not. But we'll make a good fish habitat. So for next time, they will be set up and ready. It's a shame how much trash is in here. I mean, this wall, my head is about right here. And you can look, it goes on up that farther. And there's sidewalks all around both sides of this. So everybody that walks down through here just throws trash over. There's broken bottles in here. There's everything. I'm unsure how. I don't know. Doesn't matter. People throw trash in here. I cannot find a decent hole to work with. Okay, here we go. Here is one. Let's look in it and see, after we swish, what we need to harvest. I'm still a little slow. After all that COVID and pneumonia stuff, I got asthma now. It's pretty awesome, isn't it? That's another story. I don't think there's anything in here. One library. That is all we have harvested. There is a lot of nails and screws in here, and a couple of needles I've pulled out. That's why you grab ever so gently and wiggle and lift instead of just shoving your hand in there like I used to do. I would like to think that is a trigger or a hammer for a pistol, but I don't know. But nonetheless, we shall harvest. I think I see a coin. No, there's a trick coin shaped like a rock. Ooh, got another rock out. That's a good sign. Okay, stick with me. There'll be something here eventually. Like a stick. I think we're near the bottom. Then we're going to move on. There's a bigger hole a little further upstream. There's nothing here. So then you stop and you wait and you look for something shiny. There's nothing shiny. This is the giant hole. Here's ground. And here's this. So it's deeper than my Kelly gripper. We will not be going in there. That's a bummer. That would be an awesome spot, wouldn't it? I'm running out of options here. We'll do a couple little side pockets. This is not going as planned. See it better when it's on the ground. You would think there'd be a snake in here. There probably is. Curled up in a little ball, waiting for me to walk by. Somebody really small threw their clothes in here. That was a little teeny weeny something. We're gonna try one more spot. I don't know if this is gonna work out because this spot no, it's not gonna work out. So let's find another one. I gotta wash my hands, get that dirty water off with other dirty water. I'm done. I found an easy exit. So I'm heading out. One library and a horrible review. You can thank me later in the comments. Thanks for watching my videos. But before we go, this is on the side of the road. That is an old military round with a 76 or 86. If it's 86, It should have the arsenal, or 76. It should have the arsenal. It was made in letters on the other side, but it's been smashed up there, so I can't see. I don't know, I can't tell. We'll look at it again in a few minutes. There it is. I can read it. It says 76. On the top there's an LC. That's Lake City Arsenal. I can't remember if it's Missouri, Minnesota, Michigan, or New Hampshire. I'm not sure. But you can see that it's been run over several times. So this thing was made in 1976. So where were you in 1976? What were you doing while there were people making ammo to defend this country? What were you doing? But there's a number of reasons why this could be in a creek or on the side of the road, and a lot of them are going to be numeric. Thanks for watching my videos.